Renee Fouché here. All right. Hey guys. This is Renee Fouché here. And I really just wanted to stop and do a quick video today. We're going to talk about let's see, I guess it's the four major components for success. And this really applies to those that are in the home business industry, and I guess it could possibly apply to folks in other areas as well. But since I focus on folks that are running their own business, of course, this is what's going to apply directly to you. And I hope that you'll be able to gain a lot of value out of it. So, let's put this down here. We're going to talk about the ABCs of success, and it's actually going to end up being. Thank you. No, no, thank you. No, thank you.
QRSTUVWXYZ. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Okay, bravo. Good job. This is what happens when you homeschool. It's just schooling all the time. All right, so ABCs of success. We're going to talk about the very first. No, Caleb, please, not right now. The very first skill or attribute for success, rightfully named so, is going to be A, which is going to be for your attitude. Your attitude has so much to do with the amount of success that you're going to achieve when running your own business. Why is that? Well, it's because of the fact that when you're running your own business, it's not a matter of trading your time for dollars. You see, when you're working as an employee, you know that you clock in at a certain time, you clock out at a certain time, and regardless of what was accomplished during that time period, you are going to be paid. I remember a point in life when I was actually working for hourly wage, and sometimes you kind of just try to goof off, you try to just pass time, because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what you accomplish. It's just a matter of what time you were there, right? Well, when you're running your own business, it doesn't work quite the same way. And so you really have to have a really good, positive attitude. You may know someone that's like this, or it may be you, that, they're constantly negative and complaining about everything. So what happens? The universe just continues to provide them more things to complain or be mad about, and then it just proves them right. They feel like, oh, see, I was right. Life is so hard because, look, this just showed me that it was hard, not realizing that that's what they've kind of attracted to themselves. So really having a good attitude is going to take you very, very far with your business. So the B is for belief. Now, and I'm really excited about the fact that I have been able to surround myself with people that have these attributes that I'm here talking to you about, right? Folks that have a great attitude, folks that have a great belief. You do have to have a level of belief. When you are running your own business, you have to believe that you're able to have a successful business. You have to believe that it can become successful. If you're starting a business and you're saying, well, I'm going to give this a try and see how it works, chances are your business is going to fail. A majority of businesses do fail in the first 2 to 5 years, and that's a statistic that you can look up for yourself. And the reason is that folks don't realize that they have to have a good attitude, number one, and that they have to have great belief. You can have all the skills in the world, but if you don't have a good attitude and you don't have an actual belief, you see you over there, right? If you don't have the belief that it can actually work for you, unfortunately, you are going to fail. And that's the sad truth about it, right? Now, the next one is going to be commitment. Okay, you have to be committed to your business. Why is that? Because every day is not going to be a great day. You're not always going to have the best customers. You're not always going to deal with the best vendors. You're not always going to have a profitable day. A lot of businesses don't become profitable until they've already passed 2 years. So let's say, for instance, that you are trying to run a business from home. You have crazy little children in the background. Maybe you have a spouse that may not be very supportive, and you're having a hard time that day with your business partners, or maybe your customers are complaining for whatever reason. That's enough to make you quit. If you didn't have a good attitude, having a great outlook on life, and just looking at the positive side of things. Like right now, I could be driven crazy by this little 5-year old that's just jumping in my video and making all this noise. I could be driven absolutely crazy with this. But I mean, my attitude and my outlook on it is, I could be at somebody's office right now. I could be forced to do something that I wasn't interested in doing, and they might be over my shoulder annoying me and aggravating me too. So where would I rather be? Of course, I'd rather be here at home with my own children, my own people that I've created myself, and let them drive me crazy versus someone that's not. So commitment. So you have attitude, belief, commitment, and then the final one is going to be D, which is duplication. Okay, duplication is actually going to provide leverage for you in your business. You're going to need to be able to duplicate because you're only one person. So if you're the only person that knows how to do everything that there is about your business, if you're the only person that can create sales, if you're the only person that can generate revenue, what happens when you want to go hang out with your family? What happens when you want to go on vacation? What happens when you want to either go out with your spouse or go on dates if you're not married? What happens when you want to enjoy life? You see, most of us get into owning our own business because we want to run our own life, and instead we end up being a slave to the business the same way we were a slave to a job. Right? So you want to be able to have duplication. You want to be able to attract others that have a like mind, that have the great attitude, that have the wonderful belief, and that are also as committed as you are. And you want to be able to duplicate. Now, what are you duplicating? Well, I want to give you an honest piece of truth right now. You're only going to attract those that are similar to you. Right? Let me repeat that again. You're only going to attract those that are similar to you. Now, when you're in the beginning stages of your business, you'll be lucky if you attract someone that's even half as good, as smart, as committed as you are. Right? And that's why you want to be constantly bringing more and more people into your business, because of the fact that, the first few that you bring in, they may not be the one. Right? If you've ever gone on an interview or you've ever conducted interviews, you'll know that people can sell you in an interview. And the person that shows up to actually work with you is totally different from the one that is displayed in the interview, right? And so it works the same if you have a home business, if you're doing network marketing. Folks are going to say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to kill it, it's going to be this, that, and the other. And then a month or two down the road, if they last that long, it's tumbleweed. They've enrolled in the witness protection program, and you don't even know where they are. So if you're pouring all of your time and energy into that one person, or say you do consulting, I do a lot of consulting work. If you're pouring all of your time and energy into that one client, what happens when that client decides they're not as committed, they don't want to do business anymore, you're kind of stuck with no income coming in. So you want to make sure to be the type of person that you want to attract, because regardless of whether you are or you're not, you're going to be attracting the same person. So if you have a bad attitude, you have no belief, you're barely committed, you kind of just do what you want, just understand why it is you're attracting those type of folks into your business, whether they're as your employees, your business partners, what have you. You're going to attract what you are. So just a quick recap. I don't know how this ended up being in 10 minutes anyway. All right. Okay, so we're going to run over these tips one more time. Make sure that you have a pen and paper handy, because you need to make sure that you're learning and then you're teaching this information. Same way I learned it and now I'm teaching it to you. This is the way that we help to empower others so that they can get some information they may not have otherwise had access to, right? So attitude, belief, commitment, and duplication. right? So if you missed any of those points, feel free to wheel back, watch this again. Be sure to share, comment below, and let me know if this was something that was helpful for you. Did you already know about these things? Was this a quick reminder for you? Do you have some other tips that you think would actually be great for folks to know? These are the simple little things that they can use and put in place and apply into their life, into their business, to achieve success. Anyway, this is Renee Fouché. Always got something to say. Make sure you subscribe to my list at topcommissionsdaily.com so you can receive fun, cool, and quick updates like this at any time. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Click the links below, subscribe, share, of course, like and comment. And I will see you on the next video. Join me on Facebook, ReneeFouchéFanpage.com, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.